All right, this is Revelation 12 and 12. It says, "Therefore rejoice, you heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he have but a short time."
To say, a little controversial, but I couldn't care less. We have a lot of bad criminals that came into this country, and they came in stupidly. It was an unforced error. It was an incompetent president that allowed it to happen. It was an auto pen maybe that allowed it to happen, and it did happen. But we also have a lot of bad people that have been here for a long time. People that whack people over the head with a baseball bat from behind when they're not looking and kill them. People that knife you when you're walking down the street. They're not new to our country. They're old to our country. Many of them were born in our country. I think we ought to get them the hell out of here too. You want to know the truth. So maybe that'll be the next job that we'll work on together. But I think getting them out, we forget about them. We had some bad accidents in New York, and they're not accidents. They're not new to our country. They're old to from behind when they're not looking and kill them. People that knife you when you're walking down the street. They're not new to our country. They're old to our country. Many of them were born in our country. I think we ought to get them the hell out of here too. You want to know the truth. So maybe that'll be the next job that we'll work on together.
All right, Shalom. First and foremost, we're going to open up, give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakah Kodash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of the great millstone who teach rule well, peace, and infinite salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad doing this work in truth and in sincerity. All right, we are the brothers from the Camp Company of Prophets here in Tampa, Florida, coming at you with a quick lesson through the Spirit, Lord willing, edifying to the hopeful elect. And you just heard what this guy Donald Trump said. This guy is definitely a character. We believe that this is Nero coming back. The cruel Lord. But you heard what he said, that he pretty much wants to deport citizens. They getting rid of birthright citizenship. And then on top of that, you also have all this information coming out about the
sleeper cells.
The sleeper cells, but you have information coming out about the migrants that are being deported, getting loaded up onto cargo planes and getting dumped out into the Atlantic Ocean. And then you also have this alligator Alcatraz here in Florida, the Everglades, where it's pretty much a FEMA camp for migrants that's out there in the Everglades, next to pythons and alligators. And who's to say what Esau is going to do with that? Esau is nothing new for Esau to feed Israelites to alligators. That's old news for Esau, bro. Esau's been doing that. All right. You got any opening statements you want to touch on, Doak?
Yeah, it's just, Esau, Edom, what the Lord's doing, is just stirring up that anger and that perpetual hatred towards, the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. You see that there's no other nation of people getting terrorized and harassed like this. It's only the Israelites, because these are the two main characters, Esau and Jacob. And the Lord is stirring up that spirit of hatred inside Esau to terrorize, the Israelites, because the Lord wants you to see the main enemy. And really, the Lord just blinded majority of our people are from even seeing this. So what Esau has to do is coming out with, great torment, the alligator, and now I'm hearing, they dropping off migrants from fucking, 30,000-40,000 feet in the air, bro, to their death. And that's what's going to rouse up Judah, and, everything is just going to go from there. I got
yeah, real quick, and then you can grab that. We've been telling you, starting with the elder apostle, great millstone, Jacob's trouble was coming, man. All right, and we're starting to see the beginning stages of JT unfold, and it's only going to heat up. We are in the beginning stages of Jacob's trouble. Okay, this is JT. It's not full scale yet. Full scale Jacob's trouble, you're not going to have to question whether it's Jacob's trouble, because there's going to be no internet. There's going to be no free travel. The microchip's going to be in place, and they're going to be coming down with great wrath upon the household of faith. Because remember, that's who they really got a problem with. These elites, they have a problem with the elect, which they don't know who all the elect is, but they see the camps, they see the Israelites, and they really have a problem with the household of faith. So they're really about to demonize the prophets. All of this is being set up as a stage to come for the elect. Because now this guy's talking about deporting U.S. citizens, which there's an article that came out about a week ago that there's like 70, and this is just the numbers that you see online, which we know Esau, he fabricates the numbers. The numbers are lies. But an article said that there's been like 70 U.S. citizens that have already been deported, bro. So who's to say that they can't roll up on a camp, one of the camps one day and just grab brothers up? This is the time we're coming into. All right. And regardless of if it happens, if it doesn't happen, we know that Yahweh Basham Yahushua is going to be with us. And we are going to be tried. And certain brothers of the faith are going to be sent back to the spiritual realm. That's the truth of the matter. All right. But I'm going to read this real quick. And then you got what you got. Revelation 12:12, what we opened up with. It says, therefore rejoice, you heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. All right. And woe means great death and destruction. And who inhabits the earth? The people. Because Esau, his primary target is to come for the Israelites, but he's not going to show no mercy to any of these nations. He's going to come down and just start slaughtering everybody. But the number one on the list is going to be the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And the elder elder slipped my mind. Elder's name is slipping my mind right now. But the elder has spoken on how pretty much it's funny how you had all these sleeper cells and migrants that came into the country, but the only ones that are, on the media, the only ones they're talking about are the Israelites, man. Okay. So it goes to show you that Esau really has a problem with Jacob. He don't got a problem with all the hundreds of thousands of Chinese migrants and Iranian migrants that came in here. He got a problem with Jacob. All right. But it says, Revelation 12:12, it says, for the devil is come down unto you having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. Yeah, so this devil knows his time is running out, man. All right. Esau knows that his time is running out. He sees the great awakening of the Israelites, and he's about to come down with wrath never before seen on this earth. And now this devil's speaking proudly. We just started post-production. He pretty much saying, look, man, even these citizens that were born in America, we're gonna deport them too. All right. So ain't nobody safe. All right, but that's it. You got what you got, all right?
Going back into a couple things you have said. So I got about 2 scriptures. This is 2nd Ezra 16, and let me see. Start at verse 70. And it says, for there shall be in every place and in the next cities a great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord. They shall be like madmen, sparing none, but still spoiling and destroying those that fear the Lord. And that's what's happening right now. The Lord is coming with, great insurrection upon those that fear the Lord, which, all the Israelites have a zeal of the Most High, of fearing God and knowing they have a zeal of who the Most High is. They believe that the Most High is real, but they don't have the 100% truth that the Lord has blessed us with. But hey, we're telling you here, first and foremost, this is a warning from the heavens up top that Esau Edom is coming down with great wrath. The Lord is giving you warning, bro. He's giving you warning. This thing that's going on with Trump, the cargos, the Everglades, that's all the Lord telling you a warning, bro. And if you're not taking heed to that warning, what happens when you don't listen, bro? You're just going to get flushed through, bro. And that's what the Lord is. That's what the Lord is going to use Esau to do. Flush 2/3 of our people because they didn't listen. They didn't hearken to that alarm. All right. What was that? Amos 3:6. There shall be a trumpet. I'm actually grab real quick. Amos 3:6, and it reads.
Yep, beautiful.
It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city and the people not be afraid? We're the trumpet. We're alarming you. We're telling you, you people, of our people, the Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and our Israelite foreigners, if you could receive this message, then most likely you're an Israelite. But we're telling you here, and first and foremost, the white man Esau Edom is going to come down with great wrath against our people. He's not coming for the Iranians, the sleeper cells. That shit is all a fucking distraction, bro. That shit is all a distraction. You don't think that Esau Edom knows that Iranians are inside the country through Biden? You know, all these migrants coming through. That prophecy been fulfilled, bro. All right. You think Esau Edom don't have the technology to know who's who? Bro, they know who the fuck is in this country, bro. All right. And hey, they got all these Iranian protests and stuff like that. Bro, that's all like a false flag, a distraction, bro. Because what's going on, what we're talking about is not posted on the media, bro. Because guess if it was, Jake will be out there on fucking DC right now talking about Trump. But Jacob Trouble would have been popped off, bro. Martial law would have been popped off.
Right.
But the Lord is like stirring shit up. All right. And he's using his prophets first and foremost to tell the message. And if you can't receive that, that's when Esau is gonna just slay right in front of you, bro. And then you'll be like, why?
Right. Hey, and real quick, just to add to your point, beautiful point. But now it's getting closer to home. So now we're gonna start see. Now you see that Donald Trump is talking about deporting 500,000 so-called Haitians. So now Southern Kingdom is about to start feeling it. So now while Southern Kingdom was back just chilling, watching what was going on with Northern Kingdom, you know, thinking that they was good, you don't understand that they're coming for you too. All right. Like the elder Malcolm says, he said, Northern Kingdom gets it first, Southern Kingdom gets it worse. So when they come down with for Southern Kingdom, and they're gonna be, it's not just gonna be so-called Haitians. They're gonna be getting so-called Negroes. They're gonna be getting so-called West Indians, U.S. citizens. You might have been born here. The information is coming out that U.S. citizens are getting deported. So this is all a stage being set for Esau to come down with that great wrath upon the household of faith, upon the Israelites. So we're seeing this all play out. And on top of that, as this is all happening, war in the Middle East is still brewing up. So everything, all the stars are aligning, so to say. All the prophecies are lining up perfectly for Jacob's trouble to fully take place, man. Right. And ultimately, how would Shai come back?
Right. Precept.
Khan, hold on real quick, because I just want to finish the point of Amos 3 and 6. It says, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and Yahweh have not done it? And the Lord is in full control of everything that's going on right now, bro. And there's nothing new under the sun. All right? Northern, like the brother said, Northern Kingdom got it first. But guess what? Southern Kingdom, you're not safe. You're not safe. Just because you was born here and you got U.S. citizenship, that don't mean nothing. Esau Edom hates Judah, bro. They hate Judah with a passion, bro. And it's gonna be fully shown, bro. It's already showing now. All right, Tazir, you want to grab your precept?
Yeah, bro. To back you up, you can break it down too. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 16, and starting at verse 1. The Pharisees also with the Sadducees came and tempting desired him that he would show them a sign from heaven. Verse 2, he answered and said unto them, when it is evening, ye say it will be fair weather, for the sky is red. And in the morning it will be foul weather today, for the sky is red and lowering. O ye hypocrites, ye can discern the face of the sky, but can ye not discern the signs of the times? Verse 4 is the point. A wicked and adulterous generation seeketh after a sign, and there shall no sign be given unto it but the sign of the prophet Jonas. And he left in them and departed.
Right, you know, and that's the Lord really cussing out, you know, our people, because you can discern everything that's going on in the weather, the newest shit that's going on in social media, etc. But you can't discern the times that we live in through prophecy. Bro, we live in biblical times. People just say, oh yeah, the Bible is such an old ancient book. nigga, we living in the same book. It's just everything is more upgraded, modernized, but we're still under the same, bro. We're still in the same earth, same generation, same people, same spirits, bro. Now we at the last stretch of Esau Edom, of his kingdom. This is why everything is going on. All right. And our people, they seek after a sign. Bro, but guess what? The Lord has blinded them from even seeing anything. That's why they can't even understand the words that we say. Because our people rather listen to East, bro. They will turn on Fox News, CNN. They'll listen to Esau. But when our own people telling them the same thing, they don't give no acknowledgement to.
Hey, real quick, because that's the sign that Yahweh Shai set up. He said there's going to be no sign but the prophet Jonas, that's the sign that Yahweh Shai set up is the prophets. That's a major sign that we're at the end, that you see the elder apostles, brothers all over the world. Everybody's seeing us. When we go out to camp, I mean, think about all the camps that we've been to, alone, just us, right? Think about how much people have walked by us. And then you got to think about the elder apostles. They've been out here for 3 days. How much people have been marked? They've seen this. That's the sign that Yahweh Shai gave. He said, you're not going to see no sign but the sign of the prophet Jonas, because this wicked and adulterous generation seeking for what? A sign. But guess what? It's not the sign that you're looking for. It's the sign is here, but it's not what people are looking for. Now we got the prophets out here, and we're telling you everything that's happening on earth. Everything that's happening is coming to pass. Okay? And we to the point now where it's like, Yahweh Shai about to shut the gates of mercy. The video is about to be done, because we're not going to be out there prophesying in the middle of Jacob's trouble. Now we just pretty much, now it's just like mainstream. Like everything we saying is here already. Only thing we waiting for is that chip.
Right. And now the government talking about they're going to have AI run their government. Bro, come on, bro. Like, you can't even fucking deny this shit no more. All right. You can't deny that the MOTB is, bro, everything is set up. That's, bro. And now they're just waiting, bro. The chaos is about to begin, bro. The chaos is about to begin. And then order is about to be placed. I want to grab
Hey, real quick, before you grab that, I'm coming across. See, as we do these live lessons, it's like you getting live reports. So I'm coming across different articles right now as we speak. Just real quick headlines: 7 people now have Neuralink. Okay, 7 people. So now there's 7 different people, like that guy in the wheelchair. There's 7 people now that already have the brain chip, man. So this thing is heating up. On top of that, you got this. Trump is threatening to deport Elon Musk. So now, so this guy ain't playing, bro. All right. And then on top of that, you got this big, beautiful bill that passed today, 51-50 passed in the Senate, which that bill is going to cut all the government's assistance, like SNAP benefits. Okay. What else? I'm going to look it up right here. Medicaid, SNAP. All right, so Medicaid cuts. The bill proposes significant cuts to Medicaid. So people that are getting Medicaid checks, say goodbye to that. Okay, leading millions to losing health insurance coverage. So now, if you got health insurance, you get hurt, you go, now they pay for it. Now you get hurt, it's coming out of your pocket. And then medical bills are not cheap, bro. Okay. And the average American is living paycheck to paycheck. They pinching pennies right now. All right. It also says SNAP reductions. The bill could also lead to cuts in SNAP. And you know who's on SNAP? The Israelite woman. And really Israelites in general, and also the so-called white woman. And so look, bro, everybody got the food stamps. So that's why the scriptures tell you, arise, you women that are at ease. You women that love benefiting off of the government, SNAP benefits, Section 8. Hey, Esau about to cut all of that. All of that. You remember that video a while back, that B-Dub, that ignorant B-Dub, right? The hyena. She was on video talking about the government is my husband or some shit like that. My husband is the government, right? Yeah. Well, guess what? Your husband is about to cut your ass loose. And you're going to be left out there with nothing left. You ain't going to have shit. All right? And then you're going to be crying, where's the so-called black man? Where's the black man at? Where's he at? and you already done you done shit on the black man. You
bro.
done shit on the Latino man. You done shit on the Native American man. Now the men are tired of your ass and they getting passports and going to the other side of the world.
Hey, you see what happened with that celebrity B Simone? The bitch got humbled quick.
True. Yeah, she was crying on live television. And that guy, Kevin Samuels, done spoke about that bitch, done pretty much prophesied that bitch downfall. But y'all go ahead.
Yeah, bro. You know, B Simone, that bro, the woman shall be admired in the streets, bro. Like, these bitches gonna get humbled, bro. All these powerful ass bitches, you know, and bro, we see it today, bro. Bro, these women have so much pride, they feel like we can't even talk to them, bro. On some real.
That shit crazy.
That's just crazy, bro. You just say one thing to a woman, she just have her nose up, like, oh yeah, I don't even know why you talking to me.
Or bitch ignore you, or she'll just like you're not even there.
I'm like, bitch, you heard me? She's like, yeah. I'm like, okay. Through.
She's wild, man.
You got something, bro?
Yeah, if you don't got nothing, I got this Isaiah 30.
Yeah, come on, you bring it up.
Gone. The book of Isaiah, chapter 30 and verse 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith Yahweh, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover what they covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin.
And that's what our people are doing. Our people just adding sin to sin because they trust in the government. Which, when you go into the word government, it goes into mind control. All right, govern meaning control, and going to mental into your mind. All right, so hey, our people are fully indulged and trusting in Esau Edom. So whatever Esau Edom puts out in front of them, they gonna eat it up because they don't depend on the Lord. They don't depend on Yahweh Shemel Shai. Bro, people confess, they swear that they believe on the Lord. They believe on the Bible till it's time, till shit get real, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Till shit get real.
Mm-hmm.
People, bro, we know our people like fucking bread and butter. When shit gets real, that's when people want to get to the Bible.
Especially
That's Jake, bro. But what happened when the Lord gave you liberty and mercy and repentance, time, whole bunch of time? You ain't acknowledged not one time. You ain't acknowledged the prophets. You ain't acknowledged Ezekiel 37 sign. All right, you ain't acknowledge that. You ain't acknowledge the word. I thought you believed in the Bible. Then you should have stopped and asked and inquire a prophet. Hey, what's going on in the earth?
Mm-hmm.
But what's going on? Why is Trump saying this and that? What does this mean? What's the next step? Where are we at in the times of the end? That's something you guys should be at. What's the Lord's true name? How about that? Because it's not Jesus, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's not Jesus, bro. It's not, bro. Because if it
Yeah.
was, bro, we would have been in the kingdom, bro. You know how many people say fucking Jesus? Like, bro, come on, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Really, it's just like Jake just don't believe
Yeah.
in order to go to the prophets. Because, bro, in order to acknowledge a prophet of the Lord or of the true, living power, Yahweh Bashim Shai, you feel me? You got to go to his prophets. You got to go to them, and then through there, that's how you get the counsel. But
Yep.
Jake would rather go on listen to some scamming ass nigga talking about entrepreneurship or some weak ass TED talk or how to make some money, bro. Stay stable in these times, in which money is not gonna help you in these times we in, man, at all.
Right.
Hey, like Elder Apostle Gabar said best. He said listening is an art. And our people do not have that art of listening, bro. So they're through. The Lord has literally put them with deaf ears and blind eyes.
Well, hey, the scriptures tell you, if you can ask someone, if Tazier or anybody can grab it, faith cometh by hearing.
I'll just grab it.
Hey, so what our people lack is they lack faith. But that's why the Most High said, Romans 3:3, for what if some did not believe? So just because you don't believe, now you're going to stop prophecy. No. And now when prophecy pops off, now you want to inquire. No, it's too late, bro. You through. When your ass getting deported you a whole U.S. citizen, and now you're getting deported into a cargo plane, strapped with your hands tied, and you're getting pushed off the edge to go meet some sharks in the Atlantic Ocean, bro. That's on you.
Bro, you're dead. You're dead before you even hit the water.
Yeah, you're dead, bro. You done had a heart attack, you know. But look, bro, all of this stuff is happening like at one time. Look, a headline from headlines, right? Americans at July 4th celebrations warned of lone wolf terrorist threat.
That's this Friday.
This Friday, yeah, it was Friday, and they're also talking about a storm about to hit here in Florida. But
eat that bit of it.
So all of this stuff is happening, and we like the Elder Yashawamba said, I believe it was Elder Yashawamba, one of the elders has said, we are one major crisis away from the point of no return. One major thing is gonna turn this bitch over, where you cannot get it upright. You know, you cannot fix the problem. We're one major event. I was thinking about it today. It looks like when you live in your everyday life, like if you didn't have social media and you didn't watch the news and you're just living your everyday life, it looks like nothing's happening.
It looks normal.
You're just going around like nothing. But if you realize how much things are happening, really, it's just one major event that's going to cause everything to just, life is not going to be normal. It's not, everything is going to go from normal, what seems to be in this life normal, which we know is not normal, but to fucking chaos.
Yeah, bro, this is gonna be like a what the fuck moment, constantly repeating itself. Just what the fuck, just people not being able to like really prepare for these times, like it's evil. The Lord told us the days are evil, so you can't prepare for something you don't know about. All right, and even really you didn't take serious, because it's not the fact you guys don't know, because the prophets, starting with our elders and apostles of Great Millstone, that's been on the scene, been telling you this for decades. You got young bros telling you this. The word has been out. It's going out. It's been out. So it's like you just chose not, all right, to do what was right. That's on you. That's on y'all, man. It's on y'all, man.
Bro, even Elder Apostle Gabar, he did a response to the guy Fresh and Fit, the guy Fresh. He said, bro, this life has no meaning but to get close to God. That's the whole fucking purpose.
And then you had the Elder Osh in GMS Tampa said that he pretty much gave their ass the rundown a while back. You know, before they even blew up. They already got, everybody's been marked, bro. Everybody's been marked. You can no longer say that you didn't know the truth and you didn't know what the Lord was doing. No, everybody's been. So now Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, what he's doing is he's shutting the door. It's like, okay, everybody I need, the elect has been woken up. Now let's bring judgment. Now it's time for judgment.
Ezekiel 94.
Grab that scripture, grab what I told you, faith coming by hearing, and then get into the other scriptures as well.
This is Romans 10:17. So then faith cometh by hearing, and hearing by the word of the Most High.
And you had said it, that quoted the Elder Apostle Gabar, listening is an art. And you said it, that's one thing our people do not have. They don't have that art. They don't listen. Jake is hard-headed, stiff-necked, as the scriptures say. So even we out there telling you, screaming our lungs out to Jake. And little do you know, the faith that you're going to be saved by comes by hearing the words of the Most High. You're not even listening. You rather listen to Lil Baby. You rather listen to Fresh and Fit. You rather listen to all these bullshit scam artists, but you don't want to listen to the prophets. So when shit gets real, do not come crying for the prophets. Don't come calling my phone. Hey, brother, what were you saying? I'm not going to answer. Nope, it's done. And that's when the prophets don't answer. That's like the Most High not answering you, because we're Luke 1:70. We are the mouthpiece of the Most High, man. Okay? We are the mouthpiece. And actually, can someone grab that? I know you quoted something else too, but get that scripture. The vision shall no longer be prolonged.
Ezekiel.
Yeah, Ezekiel. Get it in the NLT as well. Okay.
Was that Ezekiel 12? Let's see.
because that's our people. They think things is gonna be prolonged forever. Like, oh well, my great grandparents been saying that, and oh man, not in my lifetime. Well, hey, how about me? I was shy about to make this thing come to pass. Everything about to be fulfilled soon. All right. Let me see.
You want it now?
Yeah, Ezekiel 12.
21 or 22?
Yeah.
22.
Get it in the NLT.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Go ahead.
Ezekiel 12 and 22 NLT. Son of man, you've heard that proverb they quote in Israel. Time passes and prophecies come to nothing. Tell the people, this is what the sovereign Lord says. I will put an end to this proverb, and you will soon stop quoting it. Now give them this new proverb to replace the old one. The time has come for every prophecy to be fulfilled.
Whew, so that's it right there. The time is coming where every prophecy is going to be fulfilled, man. And everybody's going to have to shut the hell up. Everybody, all your fake belief systems, all your fake gods, your idols, everything is going to be put down. And the only thing that's going to stand is Yahweh Shem Yahushai, the prophets, and that's it. Everything else is getting put down.
Hey, and I want to add something too, because our people, you know, they'll get on YouTube or whatever, they'll listen to all these people, you know, oh, how to do this and how to make more money and stuff. Yeah, that's cool or whatever, but they're not giving you food that's going to help your spirit to get a relationship with the Creator. That's the difference. We're leading you to water to get the relationship with the Creator. They're not doing that for you. That's the difference, because when all this shit's going down, the only thing the Lord said he don't look at your outward appearance as man do. He look at your spirit, bro. So if your spirit not right, bro, your file is blank, nigga.
Damn.
Your file is blank. So Lord looking at your spirit, he said, bro, Lord looking it up like this. This nigga hasn't done not a damn thing.
Cobwebs. That bitch got cobwebs and dust on it.
All it says, scoffer, passed by the prophets, did not hearken to the Lord. That's what it say, bro.
Damn.
So, bro, when shit go down, bro, that's why the elect, they have the name of the Most High, the Tawab, and their forehead marked. These people don't got that, bro. So what's going, bro? This is why we're telling you, get right, bro. Get your house in order, bro. Get your house in order. That's what yourself. It starts with yourself, your spirit.
Yeah.
You know?
Hey, Jake talk. Check yourself before you wreck yourself, man. You better, because you got to get right. And we to the point now where anybody that has not been getting right, that has not taken this truth seriously, you're dead. You're about to die. And if you're watching this video, you're going to die soon. All right, that's the reality. Unless you repent, unless you want to be elect. But this shit about to go down, okay? But y'all, brother, go ahead.
That was it on the Ezekiel 12 that you wanted. Let's finish that Isaiah 30, right?
Oh yeah, Khan. Yeah, my fault. Khan. I got you. The book of
and then let me go to Sirach.
Isaiah chapter 30, and we in verse 2. Isaiah chapter 30 and verse 2. That walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and to trust in the shadow of Egypt.
All right, and that's what our people doing. Our people trust in the shadow of Egypt, what would be, you know, this government, you know, trusting Pharaoh, the president, they've trusted Trump, you know. They may not say it right now, but Esau's gonna throw something out there where you're gonna have to trust in them, give you an ultimatum. And majority of our people, they're gonna trust in this guy, bro. These modern day Christians are gonna trust in fucking Esau Edom, bro. They could say, yeah, all God, all, bro. Do you not understand the Lord has a full direction of your life, bro? Like, he's the one that's going, bro. These people are fucking through, bro. These people are fucking through.
Yeah.
Talk about these Christians, bro. They're so fucking through, bro. You don't understand the Lord has direction of your life, bro. And you claim that all this, well, it's gonna come down to the nitty gritty, bro. Do you know what the mark of the beast is? Because, bro, best believe a lot of Christians, they gonna say, yeah, they believe in God, but they have a mark of the beast in their hand, a chip in their hand.
Yeah, and it says right here, it says that walk to go down into Egypt and have not asked at my mouth, meaning, Jake putting their best foot forward to go to this devil, man, for aid, for help, and they Esau Edom, he's such a fucking cunning hunter that he's giving Jake benefits, snaps, financial aid, etc., just to take it away because he weaned our people on it. Okay, the ones that don't got no faith. So guess what they're gonna do in a time of crisis, a time of calamity? No food, man, famine, no shit. They're gonna go down to America. They're gonna go down to this administration, Trump, the government, just like the bro was saying. Okay, and if you ask the prophets, which is the mouth, as we read in the brother quoted, Luke 1:70, and then also within this verse where it says, "Have not asked at my mouth." Okay, you ask a real man of Yahweh Bashim Shah, we're gonna tell you, don't fucking take that charagma, man. Don't go down to that devil. Don't trust these crackers, bro. Like we've been telling you for the longest. All right.
That
Verse
was
3.
okay. Go
Nah,
ahead.
I can keep going. Verse 3. It says, therefore, should the strength of Pharaoh
Hey,
be your
like
shame?
it, like it, real quick. We're not gonna be like Nate
Yeah,
and
hell no.
tell you if you got to keep your job, go ahead and take it.
Yeah.
No, man, we finna
No.
tell you straight up. If you take that shit, you're dead. You're
You're
through.
correct.
You're done. Okay, but go ahead, Salakia.
Done. That's right though. It says, verse 3, Isaiah 33, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame. In the trust in the shadow of Egypt, your confusion. All right, because you trusting in this man, which the Most High Yahweh is gonna bring Esau, Edom down. So if you trusting in this nigga, you joining hand in hand with him, both y'all ass gonna fall regardless, man.
Yep.
Okay, because the Lord is taking Esau, Edom out. Why would you join this fucking loser, bro?
Hey, real quick, hey, because hey, that's man, that's the power of the Most High. Everything you saying is through the Spirit, because the Lord got this so-called white man Esau set up, doing all of this, giving our people benefits, and it's all a trap. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai got everybody in a trick bag. All you Israelites trusting in the so-called white man, and the Most High is the one who set this man up to pull the rug from under your feet, so you stumble and fall, and now you, where do I go? And guess what? You're gonna look everywhere but the Lord. A lot of
Damn.
people aren't even when all hell breaks loose. You just read the scripture. When all hell breaks loose, a lot of people aren't even going to try to turn to the Lord. They're just going to try to
Nah.
turn to the white man.
First thing.
That's going to be the first thing to do. And the first thing is, let's go down to FEMA. They got the
Hey,
answer.
it be them. It's gonna be them older Jake first too. You know how them older Jake be. It's gonna be your grandparents, your up in age, fathers and mothers,
oh yeah,
those with children, which will be in these times is liability. Scriptures tell you, woe to them that give suck in those days. You feel me? Which that was talking about, 70 AD, but that applies to this time now, bro.
mm-hmm. Absolutely. Especially now, these women that get SNAP benefits, and you ain't getting them benefits for your children. Oh yeah, this is all set up by design for them to usher in the chip. You want them benefits back? You want a universal basic income? Look, we'll give you free money. We'll give you $3,000 a month. All you got to do is take the chip. So now what's about to happen is that the squeeze is coming, where Esau is about to squeeze the shit out of everybody. Every little ounce of anything you got is getting squeezed out of you to where you're going to be hopeless. And if you don't have Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you're through. If you don't have the wisdom, knowledge, understanding, Isaiah 33:6, you're going to be unstable, and you're going to look for stability in the wrong place. You're going to look for stability in a microchip, and you're going to be through.
Literally, bro.
It's a trick, bro. And the whole time, bro, that's why the Most High called it the hour of temptation. Everybody about to be tempted. Everybody about to be tried. We are about to be tried. Okay? But the difference between us and these regular people is we have the name of the Most High. We have the faith. We have the truth. We know what's going on. Okay, so we're gonna be one, like the Joker said. We're not crazy. We just ahead of the curve, baby. That's it.
That's
We
right.
all we are. We're not crazy. People look at us like we crazy. They looked at Joker like he was crazy. He wasn't crazy. He was just ahead of the curve. He said, when these civilized, when the chips are down, when the chips are down, these civilized people are gonna eat each other. That's gonna happen in America. Because on top of that, on top of everything we're saying, look, we could go on for 5 hours, talking about all the things that are happening. But on top of everything that's happening, you got an orchestrated famine about to come in.
Yep.
There's about to be no more food left. And then that's going to be another squeeze, part of the squeeze. And then they're going to open up certain stores that they're going to have that's going to be all artificial intelligence that you're not going to be able to enter unless you have a chip. And if you want to get food, you got to go to these little sections and different places in your 15-minute city that you got to go to. This is what's about to come down, bro. This shit is over. America is through. Everything's by design. Everything's set up for this new world order, bro. Everything's set up for Esau to come down with great wrath. Like the Elder Apostahar says, bro, we counting down months, 6 months, 12 months, 14 months. That's how close we are to this shit popping off, man.
Yeah. Hey, bro, not to mention also the de-dollarization that's going on, that's a tactic which it hasn't really been pushed in the news recently or anything, but that's still a part of this devil's NWO, getting rid of that dollar. Inflation as well, because that's a part of the squeeze, making sure everything is so fucking expensive out here to where you got to resort to doing something. And a lot of things is a lot of people are going to resort to getting it how they can. All right. Thus, that's gonna bring in Jacob's trouble. And it's all the tactics of the devil, but it's really Yahweh Shimei Shai that's orchestrating and setting everything up, bro. Like a mastermind, bro. And the only reason we know these things is because we've been blessed with the spirit of Yahweh Shimei Shai. All right, to us, okay, these are tactics of the devil, which is gonna trap up 2/3. I got a quick precept real quick. It's so quick. Second Corinthians chapter 2 and verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. Which going into that word devices is his schemes, his tactics, man. How he gets down. In which our people are not familiar with the tactics of the enemy. Okay, because they don't even know who the enemy is. So this is going to take them by a storm, okay, like a flood, and they're not going to be prepared.
Take them by surprise.
Yep.
The most vulnerable is going to be women and children. So all you independent, so-called Black women, independent Latino women, Native American women, y'all going to be through in this time. All that liberty and selling feet pics and living life on your back, and having Lamborghinis and track hawks, and all you do is suck cock. You're through. You're through in that day. You're through. But y'all brothers, go ahead. You can grab your last precepts, and then we'll close it out.
Yeah, I want to close it out with this.
Okay.
This is
you got anything else you want to grab before he grabbed that last one?
Nah, go ahead, bro.
I'm gonna grab this real quick, and then you got it. 2 Ezra 8:50. For many great miseries shall be done to them, and the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So now we're gonna see what happens when you're proud and puffed up. All right, what happens to these people that are proud and puffed up? You cannot do anything wrong. You think the world revolves around you. Scriptures say many great miseries, man. And think about all the videos brothers have done on Jacob's trouble, right? This is only scratching the surface of what's really going to take place in Jacob's trouble, bro. It's a time that you can't even, speak on really fully, because it's a time like never before seen. So we only scratching the surface of what's really going to go down, man. All right, but that was it.
This is Sirach 12 and 15 and GNT, and it reads, an enemy will stay with you for a while, but not when trouble comes.
Mm.
He will speak with fine words when he plots how to trap you. He will pretend to share your sorrows, but he will kill you if he gets a chance. If trouble comes your way, you will find him waiting, ready to trip you up while he pretends to help you. He will be a different person then, rubbing his hands, nodding his head, and spreading rumors about you. And this is what.
Hey, real quick, sorry. Hey, Esau on that evil scientist. Like you just see an evil scientist just rubbing his hands together, like got him.
That's
Go ahead.
Small hat.
That's him, bro. That's what Esau's doing, bro. The plot, bro. Everything this is going on right now is a plot to get you, bro. It's a plot to get you. And how much more when the MOTB comes? He said, nah, you gonna fucking die with me, dog.
Yep.
Because they all gonna get that. Esau's gonna die regardless. But Jake, that get that chick, you through, bro.
Done.
You're gonna die the wrath of an Esau Edomite. All right? You're gonna
Mm-hmm.
die like an Esau Edom, bro. That's why, bro, you're gonna be lined up for the chip. Mind you, you're gonna take it and still not, bro. The Lord can have you still not get fed, bro. So now you gonna die of grievous sores and all, bro. That Esau even just trapped you on how to to control you, to get you caught in the snare. It really is the Lord catch you up on the snare. All right, but this is what Trump is doing right now. Isaiah 10? They write on righteous decrees, you know. And then, bro, they're doing things in the dark that, hey, only the prophets are revealing unto you. That's not going to be shown on Fox 13, CBS. They're not going to show you on Americanized news. Not even in, other world fucking news. They're not going to tell you about this. But yet the prophets are out here being your newscasters and telling you other things that's going on. So, hey, we're here telling you, do not trust this devil, Esau Edom, the so-called white man, woman, and child. He has perfect hatred against our people, and he's going to come down with great wrath. And you need to get right with the Lord, who you ignorantly call God and Jesus Christ. His true name is Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. All right? But that's it. That's all I want to say.
Hey, with that, Lord willing, it was edifying to the elect, man. We're going to close out, give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh.
Ba'Shem Yahushai Ba'Shem Chachwadash.
Until next time, we say shalom.
Shalom.
Shalom.